Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to be doing a sweatproof, summerproof, heatproof makeup look. These are just some makeup tips and tricks that I want to give you guys based off of things that, you know, kind of help me not be as hot in makeup in the summertime, because I mean we are in July and it's hot, you know. So just kind of give you guys a little tips about that. One of you guys did request it, so I hope this video is helpful to you. And yeah, I am also trying out a new foundation in this video, so I do give you guys my thoughts on this as well. And this is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating Tint Foundation, so I'm gonna be trying that out as well. So again, one of you guys requested that as well, so I hope it helps both of you guys out that requested it. And I think that is about it. So if you guys want to see how I got this sweatproof, heatproof, super comfortable summer look, then just keep watching. When I'm going for like a sweatproof or just like a summer foundation look, I either skip out on foundation altogether, or I go in with a powder foundation. And I have a ton of videos of how I wear those powdered foundations with just that and no like liquid foundations, and I'll link all of those below. Or I go in with like a BB cream or a tinted foundation, because those are not as heavy. And the key to having like sweatproof and just like a summer proof makeup is to keep it as minimal as possible. Use the least amount of products and have the least amount of cakiness on your face. And I wanted to try out a new foundation today and see if it is also going to work as one of the summer proof, heat proof type of foundation. So the one I'm trying out today is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating Tint. I have mine in the shade Cocoa 155. Hydrating tints like this, they don't really claim to have a lot of coverage, and they're not supposed to be really heavy on the face. First impressions on this is like exactly what I mean by like a tint or a BB cream. It's definitely not heavy. It has like a really light coverage to it. Applying it on the skin, I think that this color may be a little too cool for me. It does have like that ashy ghost like look to it, and I didn't really like it. But looking at it now, it does start to oxidize to your skin tone, as you guys can tell that after I just let it sit, after I blended it in, let it sit, everything is starting to, you know, go with this flow and oxidize and look really good on the skin. And it is very comfortable and it is lightweight. However, this is the second to the darkest shade, so it doesn't have the best shade range. So if that's something that you wanted to look at, you know, it doesn't have the best shade range, but it does oxidize, and it's just pretty much showing that my skin is not perfect, which I'm okay with. My whole point of doing that with foundation is just kind of make sure everything looks blended together, and I think that this is what the foundation did its purpose as far as that goes. And like I said, it's not oily or heavy or anything like that on the skin, so far I'm liking it. So you don't want to go in with a heavy coverage if you're going for like a sweatproof summer heat look. So I'm gonna go in with just a concealer that's really light on the skin, but it still at the same time gives me a really good coverage, and that's what I'm going for today. Because the foundation is so light, I do need a little bit more coverage under my eyes, because again, the whole point is just to make everything look put together and blended together. I'm going to use my like new favorite concealer from L'Oreal. This is the True Matte Super Blendable Concealer, and again, just use a little bit just to kind of get rid of any discoloration and just make everything look put together. And again, you don't want to put a lot of concealer on. You want to go with a little bit, one that's not super heavy. So I wouldn't suggest going in with like the Makeup Revolution or the Tarte Shape Tape if you're going for a sweatproof look, just because those are heavier concealers, whereas this one is super light but it still has a good coverage to it. Next, you want to go in either with a setting powder. You can go in with just a really like loose setting powder and set everywhere that you put the concealer, or you can do like I'm doing today, and again using something that's sheer but like has a good, you know, kind of finishing look to it, but it's not heavy at all. And that is using a sheer press powder to set everything on your face. And I suggest doing one or the other, because if you do both, then that's kind of where it'll become too heavy because you have two powders on your face. But if you do one or the other, I feel like that's kind of levels it out. If I need a little bit more coverage under the eyes, then I'll set it with a translucent powder under the eyes. But if I'm going for just like a really light coverage, full face, just, you know, a beat look but still sweat proof and not super heavy, I'm going to use a pressed powder. This is the No Filter Sheer Pressed Powder from ColourPop, and it's just like a really nice sheer pressed powder that's just going to just add nice finishing touches to everything. Super light, because even though it's still, I have on makeup, it still looks like my skin and I'm very comfortable in it. I'm not hot or sweaty or anything like that. In the summertime, I like to go for like bronzy, really nice golden shimmery bronzers. So with that being said, I'm going to go in with my favorite bronzer at the moment. This is Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade Deep. Yeah, Deep Bronzer. That I just like to go in with like a really natural blushy type blush. So I'm going to take the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Blush in the shade Rosy Outlook, which is C56. Now you can skip blush, you really can. Like, you don't necessarily have to go for a blush. If you are if you want to keep it like as minimal as possible, you can skip the blush. I just wanted to apply blush today, but you don't always have to. Highlight, and again you can skip highlight as well, but because I'm extra and I just love highlight, I feel like highlight brings your look together, so that's why I'm putting on highlight today. But I'm going to use this Maybelline eyeshadow in the shade Nude Glow. So I just went ahead and applied this Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating Lip Shine to my lips. I do have another lip liner with it, and I just wanted to tell you guys in case you guys were wondering. But to finish off the look and just to set everything in place. Now if you want to go for more of a matte look, then I would suggest using a matte setting spray. I have both, but I prefer glowy looks and like sweatproof looks like this, just because I feel like this one is going to hold everything in place and it's going to intensify that glow. Now one thing that I do want to mention that you don't want to, if you have on a mattifying primer and a mattifying foundation, you don't want to use a mattifying setting spray, because that's just going to be too matte and then your skin is just going to look too dry and it's just not going to be what you're looking for. So, but today I'm using Make It Dewy from MILANI because I'm like obsessed with this. So alright guys, and that is it. That is the completed look. My final thoughts on the foundation. So do I think this foundation will be good for a sweat proof look? I do, because it is super light coverage. Like I said, it looks like my skin. It feels super comfortable, and the skin doesn't even feel like I have on makeup. So I really like that about it. However, like I said, when I first applied it, it was giving me like a ashy cool tone, and I didn't really like it. But as I like let it sit and went on throughout applying the rest of my makeup, I started to like it. It did oxidize, and I think it's okay shade rise. But again, this is the second to the darkest shade, so doesn't have a wide range of shade selection. So just kind of keep that in mind if that's something that you guys want to look for in this foundation, because I know that one of you guys did ask me to talk about this foundation on the channel because they were like on the fence about getting it. So I hope this helped you out. So, and I know that one of you guys really did ask about a sweat proof makeup look, so I hope that this really helped you guys out as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if this video was helpful by giving it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for more videos, and as always, leave a video request in a comment below, because I would love to do them and I want to do what you guys want to see. So definitely leave your comments, your suggestions in a comment below. Yeah, I think that is about it. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.